Hey everyone, it's Chalkin History with Shelly. How are you guys tonight? Welcome to August. Say hello as you hop on. We will get started shortly. Just need to make sure everything is running smoothly on my end. If you see my video, go ahead and say hello. Give me a thumbs up. Press that heart. Whatever you would like to do. I appreciate it. I'll see you in a bit. It's Wednesday night, guys. Say hello as you hop on. It's Wednesday night, guys. I'm pretty sure I turned that down. Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, October, August 2nd. Let's not push it, right? It just turned August. Gosh, I don't know where this time is going. It has just been flying by for me and my family. And we have, the puppies came into our lives early this year, and that's been crazy. And now my daughter's engaged, so that's been really crazy. And to see the transformation in my daughter, she was no way a crafter. I don't know if she would have called herself creative or crafty. I think she liked to design, and I mean, she liked to decorate. So her bedroom would always, all the mattresses would match and all that good stuff, all the bedding, the windows, pillows, whatever, that kind of thing. She liked the look of things, but to call her crafty, I would not have. But we have been doing so much DIY, it's been insane. So today, she's like, what's today's craft? And I'm like, I really don't want to craft today. We've been just doing all kinds of stuff. So say hello as you're on. If you like what you see, please share this video. I truly appreciate you. Or if you can give me a heart or a like, that helps my algorithm as well. Comment sample if you'd like to give Chalk Couture a try. They have little sample kits that you can make a little tag. And then this video is going to showcase our August Club Couture transfer, County Fair. So exciting, right? This one is so fun. Plus, starting this month, our Club Couture subscribers are going to be just treated like VIPs. From this day on out, you get your transfer, you get your 3 paste singles, you get a free little mini squeegee, and now you're going to get a coordinating accessory. It may not always be a cutout. This month is a cutout, next month is a cutout, and that's as far as I know. So we'll see if anything changes, but I think right now cutouts are hot, so they're going to just kind of ride that wave, and hopefully you enjoy that. So if you are not a club member, you need to be to get this transfer. That's the only way you can get it, unless you become a designer like myself. Does that mean you need to go live on Facebook or Instagram? Nope. Does that mean you have to sell it at shows? Nope. You can do all those things, but you can also just sign up as a designer to take advantage of just promos and promotions that us designers get, as well as the 40% off. So you can't beat that, right? All right, so let's get rid of that mumbo jumbo. And we are going to switch over. So here is the county fair. This is August 2023. Here is our coordinating pumpkin cutout. Now today, I was going to do it on one of our white wood surfaces, but I want to show you this new surface we have. okay? This is our double-sided black and white frame insert is what they call it. I'm going to try to not cut it, so I'm going to cut away from the surface. It is our boutique surface, so same surface as your cutouts or your little 5x7 board and base or the chocolate chips, same thing, right? But one side, and I'm going to keep this, I always keep that. One side is white and one side is black. Is that not amazing? So you can have two designs going. I also have this frame. I bought a different color, a different variation of it. And sorry, I feel like I have something under my eyelid. I think it was like a really like light whitewash teal color that we used. And it was for another Chalk Couture transfer. Anyway, so we're going to use it. It's nice and brown with our little white insert. I think it's going to look fantastic. But these inserts match our new Verity frame that we have, our new London frame. I want to say it will fit our Aidens. Don't have a new Aiden by me, but I believe it fits in our 9x12 Aidens as well, okay? The insert itself is 9x12. Okay, let's go ahead and open our frame that we're using. Take a peek at it. It is a wood frame. I bought these in all kinds of colors. I bought it like in a green. I bought it in a red. I thought those would be fun come Christmas time, Thanksgiving time. That's the frame we got. So what we'll end up doing is we'll end up pulling these little guys up. These always hurt. Oop, they always hurt my fingers. Let's see. Let's use our paste scraper to get under that. Look at that. Yet another use for our paste scraper. Okay, so let's just try this out. I'm going to take this completely out, and we're going to I'm going to use it on the white side, so we're going to stick that in. Okay, oh my gosh, it works, yay, awesome sauce. All right, so let's just take that out so we know it fits. All right, let's begin, shall we? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chalk our transfer, and I am doing it in one color only, okay? Because we're going to do something really fun with our pumpkin. So that's where it's going to sit. That's right, August 2023, CC, and this is County Fair. All right, that's marked. Let's get one of our fuzzing cloths here. Because we're working on one of our boutique finishes, you do not want to wax that, okay? So if you can't wax that, that means we have to fuzz our transfer. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, if you're catching me on YouTube, hey, how are you? Thank you for the comments. I got a really nice comment from someone today, and I really appreciated that. It really made my day. So go ahead and comment. I hope this gives you guys some inspiration, gives you some ideas. If you don't copy it exactly, at least it's getting your mind going and you're coming up with your own ways, because these products can be used, gosh, in so many ways. All right, let's go ahead and put that over there. And we're going to center it as best we can. Now we have more of a border on the top and bottom more than on the sides. So I'm going to make sure we are pretty centered. Sideways and up and down. So my kids play, the two that are at home, they play soccer, just like a rec league, just to get out and get exercise. So they are there. My daughter and husband actually went to go watch, and they took the pups. So I am in a nice quiet home, but they'll be home soon. So we're going to try to get this done. It does not want to go. Now I have to make sure that my flag poles are straight, because if those are not straight, that will bug me. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make sure that however these get down, that they appear straight. Because we don't need crooked flagpoles, right? I don't. Either it's the transfer that's not cut correctly, which happens, or my board is not square. But I think it is, because we put it in the frame. I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to try this way. Just put it there. Put it there. We're just going to roll with it here. There we go. Okay, you want to make sure this is nice and flat against your surface. That looks awesome. So I don't know, it was me, I guess, that just wasn't putting it down right. Okay, get that nice and flat. So our wood frame is really, really dark, dark, dark brown. I have chocolate, which is a oldie but goodie. Ooh. I got things flying all over the place. Sorry about that, guys. So I really might use that. That's gonna probably be the closest. It's a really nice dark, dark, dark color. And I'm gonna have to add some water to it here. If you wanted to try to make it yourself, you could add some black to our bark. And I have paste everywhere. All right, so this is pretty old. I'm going to try to get this water worked in here. But like I said, you could try to add some black to your bark if you wanted to make it a really dark brown. Make sure you do that in one of our color trays. You don't want to do it in a jar, because then that jar won't be the original color. Let me try to get this worked in here. You don't want your paste, if you're trying to revive like old paste colors, you don't want it too wet, because no matter how nice and flat you have it against your surface, it will find an area to get under there, and then you won't be happy. You'll have to do it again. Okay, I think I'm getting there. This is, gosh, I want to say, oh, maybe 2018, something like that. 19 maybe. I'd have to look. I'd have to look to see how old it is, but it's old, trust me. All right. Okay, we are going to do the entire transfer just in this color, okay? So let's grab some paste, and Just gonna chalk it all. We will end up going over the pumpkin with our shape, so it's okay that you do it. You know, if the pumpkin ever should fall off or get lost or whatever, or if you don't want it on there, you could just have your plain project without it. It still feels pretty thick, so I'm really trying to spread it here. Just a little bit more. All right, let's put that excess back. I'm gonna try to get whatever I can off. It's pretty old. You know what I did? I just chalked our little logo area. So we'll have to make sure we wipe that off. Remember, the bottom part on these new transfers is mesh as well, where it says the name. It's called the slug line or the copyright line, where it gives you the name of the transfer and all that. I accidentally chalk that. So remember that, especially if you're going to be doing it on fabric, because that will stay put. All right, let's take this off. So far, so good. Oh, it didn't chalk it. Interesting. Maybe it isn't mesh anymore. Maybe they changed it. All right. Awesome. Let's get our quick dry tool. Get this dried up. Looks good as is. I'm going to put it in the frame just to see. But I think it looks good. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do this. Let's get our frame. And we're just going to pretend we're sticking it in there. I love it just like that. But we're going to do something really fun to our pumpkin cutout, which will go on top, okay? So let's do that. Let's put all of this to the side. All right, let's open this guy. Careful when you open the cutouts. You don't want to scratch your surface or break it. I don't know. Don't think you can break it. It's like an MDF material, which is a pretty sturdy material. There we go. Now let me make sure it is going the right way. So you don't want to have it the wrong way. We want to have it the right way. I believe that's the right way. And what I'm going to do, just real quickly, is we're going to at least get that washed up by the pumpkin. All right, because what we're going to do is use that to chalk on our cutout. Okay, I was going to say, these are kind of dry. I must have left them open. So let's just get all around the pumpkin washed up. We'll get the rest of the transfer once we're done with this. I can at least rub it and get a lot of it off. Okay. Another squirt. All right. Again, make sure you say hello. What are you guys doing tonight? Like I said, the kids are out and the pups are out, but they'll be home soon. Look how quickly this really cleans up. Like, I didn't intend on doing that, but it just does. Which is really nice. All right, we're gonna get the back side. Again, just really concentrating on the pumpkin right now because that's what we want to do next. But if I should happen to get the rest of it, that's okay. So easy to clean up. Okay. Let's get a little piece of a paper towel here. We're going to get that wetness off. Flip it over. You never want to put a wet transfer on your project, especially if you've already chalked it, because that wetness will reactivate the dried paste and then you'll have a mess on your hands, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to kind of wave it, and we're going to bring it over. Again, very transparent transfers, which I love, because we can really pinpoint where we want to put that on. Looks good. Okay, we're gonna rub that down. All right. Now, let me think about this. So this is kind of like a watercolor technique we're going to do. First, you do your outline, then we're going to color it in, and then you do the outline again. But do I want to start with an orange pumpkin? I was thinking I might want to start with an orange pumpkin, but I think not. I think we're going to go with this. I'm going to get this a little more wet because that still did go on pretty dry. What I do is I use distilled water in my spray bottles, or I will use bottled water, or I'll use filtered water from my refrigerator. We are told not to use tap water because it has all those chemicals and minerals that sometimes just doesn't go well with our products. So let's get this mixed in, see if we can get this a little more wet. Make it behave a little more here. This is our chocolate. Again, you could probably get close to this by adding black to our bark. Sure, you'd have to play with it a little bit. Maybe even like a little smidge of red would get to this chocolate color. Kind of see like a little red undertone. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our pumpkin in brown. I'm gonna do the leaves up here in the stalk. Actually, I might, let's see. Let's do moss. Moss is one of our new en vogue colors. It is a really cool green. I'm going to use a little cut up squeegee. Trying to see if I have my pesto close. Don't think I have my pesto around. I've been running out of colors. I need to order stuff. I just do. All right, so let's grab a little of that. We're just going to do the little leaves that color. Okay. And we'll probably do the stems in the brown. I can't tell really what a leaf is here. I think that is. I think the end is here. Okay. The rest will be our chocolate color. You gotta give it color, right? You gotta have some color. Just a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna do the chocolate here. Let me pick up some of that. It's definitely a lot more runny, so let's see how it applies itself. It almost looks like the color of semi-sweet chocolate. It's that dark chocolate color. I am not a semi-sweet chocolate kind of gal. I am a milk chocolate kind of gal. What kind of chocolate do you guys like? I don't like the bittersweet. I don't like the semi-sweet. Not really fond of white chocolate. However, I'll eat it. Get up there. Kind of get in here. Trying to get in there without making too much of a mess here. Okay. Still pretty thick. But it's doing its job. So let's put that back. And let's take this off. Oh my gosh, I love it. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, let's go ahead and get that dry. I'll give you a close-up here in a second. We want this nice and dry. What we'll end up doing is we're going to use some oranges, some of our saffron, and our hay pumpkin. We're going to work that in there, and then we'll overlap it one more time with our chocolate color, and then we'll put it on our board. So excited. So this is usually the technique we use when we're doing watercoloring, when you really water down the paste. I don't think I'm going to water it down too much. I'm going to get like a foam brush and kind of apply it that way, I think. We'll see. Okay. All right, let's get some foam brushes here. Okay. I am going to bring you guys in a little closer so you can see. All right, it's a little crooked, isn't it? My bed or table's a little crooked. All right, I have some rust. Remember, that was one of our En Vogue colors. That's not open. One of our En Vogue colors. What is this color? Saucy. Ooh, that would be pretty too. That was one of our colors of the month. Let's see if this rust is open. This one is not open either. Let me see if I have one open. Here we go. We got one open. Ooh, but he's not looking good. He is very dry. I'm not even going to try to revive that, so we're going to toss that. I must have used rust a lot. Okay, good thing I ordered more than one. You guys, the color of the month, this month, is called Nominee, and it is a metallic gold. Not shimmer gold, but metallic. It is awesome looking. Okay, so we have Saucy Rust Papaya. Ooh, I think those colors look awesome. Here's Hay Pumpkin. We could put a little bit of that in there, don't you think? I think so. What yummy colors. The saffron is another in vogue. That seems like it has kind of like a weird green undertone to me. I'm not thinking I'm going to use that. I don't know. I was thinking maybe if I did, it would be really at the top or kind of on really one side of it only, just to introduce it. So it's kind of, you know what it reminds me of? Mustard. It looks like mustard. Okay. All right. What shall I do next? Okay, let's do, so let's start, we're going to go lightest to darkest, okay? And I'm just going to come in here and pounce that on. Now you want to be careful because you don't want to reactivate that brown color, right? The chocolate. So I'm just really lightly pouncing it with my foam brush, okay? Now, don't do this at home. But I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm just gonna lightly dip into my Hey Pumpkin and we're gonna paint that in. I'm kind of going along the section, so I'm kind of letting the sections guide me where I should put the color. Okay, and you can kind of work it into the color next to it. Give it a good blend. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, then I think I'm going to go into the papaya. All right, so this is where we're really getting into our oranges. We're going to fill this section in. I think that should be part of the stem, but oh well. Okay, so I'm kind of just staying within the sections here, and I'm just pouncing it, and I'm going to blend it in to this color. This one was a little drier, so it doesn't look as fluid. Get it all blended in there. You don't, like I said, you don't want to go too hard because you're going to start bringing up that brown color. Okay. What do we think so far? You guys like it so far? Then we're going to bring in some rust. Got to bring in the rust. A little bit darker yet. Oops, went over the edge. It's okay because we can fix that when we're all done. We have a tool for that. Haha. It's called the detail tool. We can kind of scrape off what we don't need. Now you're probably looking at this going, I don't know, Shell. Not sure I like that. It'll be all good once we get this finished. Okay. All right, last color is Saucy. Love that Saucy. Taking it up to that edge of that chocolate brown color. And then what we'll do is blend. I could probably take some of this off. Let me, thought I had paper towels over here, but evidently not. You can get your foam brush a little wet too if you wanted. That'll help with the blending. There we go. There we go. So pretty. And then I'm going to put a little bit of it on this side too. There we go. All right, let's put this aside. All right, there's our pumpkin. It is not done yet, so just wait. Just wait. We will get it all done. We're going to do one more layer of our outline color, which is the chocolate brown. I think what I might do is add a little layer of wax, because sometimes when this is kind of laid on pretty hard because it wasn't watered down. And sometimes when you chalk on top of chalk, it tends to want to pull it up. I'm going to put a little layer of wax on it, I think. Now these chalkable shapes are reusable. You are able to wash them off and start again. They advise that you don't wax, but I don't really think it'll be a problem if I decided I wanted to redo it. Okay. Gosh, that looks so good on the camera. I hope it looks good to you guys, because it looks awesome here. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, I am just going to pick up a small amount of paste, or wax, sorry. Okay, I'm just kind of going over where I have all the colors. Just getting it applied. We'll buff it off just a little bit. Trying to be careful that I don't smudge it either, or like see, I took part of that orange off by rubbing too hard. It must have been a thick spot. So just be careful when you do that. Let's put that back. Okay. What do you think so far? Doesn't that look so good? All right, I am going to wash my transfer again real quick. Let's get our lids on. I think that's that one. This is this one. We'll get those out of the way. I'm also going to start my hot glue gun. You could attach this if you have our magnets. You can glue a magnet on the board and then a magnet on the back of our pumpkin. You could also just glue on the shape to your board, which is what we're going to do. So let me get that started. And let's see here. Don't want it to, I'm going to have it drip here. Okay. So let's get this washed off real quick. Board erasers are your best friend when it comes to washing off your transfers, washing off your reusable boards. Okay, I'm just temporarily getting this clean so that I could re-chalk that pumpkin. After I'm done, I'll take it to my sink and I'll really give it a good wash up here. Okay. All right. Okay, there's our pumpkin. Let me just wave this a little bit more. It needs to get a little more air dried here. Remember, you don't want to put a wet transfer on something you've already chalked. Okay, then we're going to try to get really close to where we chalked once before. Oh, I think that's it. That lined up really nicely. I kind of went off the vine part to line it up here. Now my transfer's still a little wet. I think that was my last paper towel. I'll have to get some more. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of dry that off there. Okay, let's get our paste. I'm gonna use a new a new squeegee because that one's getting all junked up. All right, let's grab some of this. And we're just going to put it across. So I'm not going to bother up here because that's all fine. So we're just going to go from that point down. I could re-chalk it if I wanted to, but it's not necessary. So we're just going to go over the original here. Just the pumpkin. Get off that excess. Make sure you get those edges. Okay. Peel that off. And OMG, you guys. Holy moly, that looks incredible. Now, the only thing I wish Chalk Couture would do is maybe cut out like this kind of part there, so you don't have all that white showing. But other than that, I love it. Love it, I love it. Trying to find my detail tool so I can pick off that other color there. One of them. I'm just trying to get that all dried up. That looks so good, especially with that dark chocolate. I've seen other people do it, and the black looks really good too, if you don't like the brown. I just did the brown because that's the color of our frame. So I thought that would look good. Okay, so then I'm going to come in with my detail tool. And you can see I kind of went out of I kind of drew outside of the lines here. It's okay. We're just going to take our little detail tool. And it just kind of chips that away. I probably wouldn't get a wet Q-tip or anything like that. It's just so close to the edge that I'd hate to get it wet. But you can also get a toothpick. Toothpick works just as fine. If you had to do the edges, you could. Let's see. So I'll just do the edges here. That got a little paste. So this is your August club. Like I said before, you do need to be a member or a designer. That's because it's an exclusive transfer. There we go. Okay. Let's zoom you back out so we can see the whole design here. Let's go ahead and bring this over. There's that. We're going to take our hot glue gun. Try to get rid of those strings there. And I'm going to squirt the back side. Come on, you. Okay. Turn that back off. Flip it. And we're going to put it right over our pumpkin. My gosh, I love this, you guys. This is so cool. How awesome is that? I love this. Oh my gosh, so nice. So nice. Okay. This came with like a plastic or like an acrylic piece here. Let's get the put that over there. Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks so good. All right, so here's the acrylic piece that it came with. Now we gotta peel the acrylic. I am never good at this. I'm trying to think where I got I want to say I got these frames off of Amazon. Again, you can use these inserts, right? It's the white on the one side, the black on the other side. You can use those in our Verity, our London, and I want to say it'll fit in our Aiden frames as well, but we're going to put that glass down. Okay, I'm also going to give this a quick dry because that hot glue on the back side kind of went through and melted my wax. So I want to make sure I get that nice and dry because it's going to hit this glass. Now I don't need to put this plastic piece in there. Just want to make sure it's not still pretty warm. Okay, let's put this down. There's no right or wrong way for this frame, so I'm going to just plop it in there. We're going to put those little pegs down. Did this come with... No. I thought maybe it came with... a stand, but it does come with this thing, and I want to say this is for hanging it on the wall. You put it kind of like there's like a little hole in there and it snags the nail in the wall. So let's go ahead and do that. But this is the back side of our insert. So one side is white, the other side is black, which I really like. So you can get a white surface or a black surface. Okay, nice tight fit. Again, paste scraper to the rescue. Because these always hurt my fingers. All right, are you ready for the reveal? Oh my gosh. I love this. This really turned out so nice. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is that not beautiful? Ugh, that turned out so pretty. I am really happy with this. I hope you guys love it. I hope I was able to give you some kind of inspiration or some tips and tricks. Oh my goodness. Gosh, I really enjoyed this. So again, you want to be a club member. There are so many good things coming your way this month and for months to come. So hopefully you'll join me. I have a free VIP group, or not a free club group, and I also send you a personal thank you, little gift in the mail for subscribing to my club. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. Comment club if you'd like more information. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon.